Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, goddamn cryptocurrency. As always, nothing that I'm talking about today in this video is financial advice. You need to own your own risk, and cryptocurrency can be extremely risky. You know that? Now you do. I am not the owner of Yo.Go app. I am not in any way affiliated with Yo.Go app, but there are referral links in the bottom of this description if you do so want to invest your money at your own choice. I'm not suggesting that you do. Disclaimer over. Thank you, YouTube. Today we're talking about Yo.Go, which is an app we covered about 10 days ago. We're going to have a look at how the earning has gone so far with this Telegram bot USDT generating machine using AI trades to build up your USDT. I'm going to show you how to withdraw your earnings or your investment, because with Yo.Go you can withdraw the entire amount at any time. There's no lockup. And I'm also going to show you my chosen profit-taking strategy from this app. I'm going to explain why I do have this strategy, right? So let's get into it. So far, everything's going really well with Yo.Go. As you can see, I started the video, I'll link it up here to show you how to invest and everything. I started that with $400, and now we have $567. You can see it's making around about 1% daily. Some days are better than others, right? And I think the highest has been 2% a day, and the lowest it can do is like 0.2 to 0.3% a day. What happens here is this Telegram bot, link in the description, is trading on the USDT which you put in, and you can see here all of the trades which are being made by my bot inside of their pool. It is an AI bot, which then essentially makes the trades for you. You don't do anything. You just put the USDT in, and then it continues just to build up and up. And I've reached a point now where I want to start withdrawing some of my capital to de-risk. So this is actually both of them, right? Why my strategy and how to do it. So I have $567 in here right now. I could choose to pull out the entirety of it, and then that would be me finished with the app, and I've come out with $167 profit after 10 days. That is pretty amazing return actually on this. There are referrals on this as well. So some of this, about I think $40, has been boosted by referrals as well. So keep that in mind. You will see roughly 1% a day on this, I think. Now, why would I say to withdraw some of your capital? It's because of the nature of these apps, right? So because there's two things which I have learned from experience with these kind of apps. The first one is always be kind of dubious about the claims of how it works, right? We want money. That's why you're watching Crypto Mischief channel. We want high APR. We want gains, right? So I'm gonna, it's high risk. I would put this in the highest risk category for any of the apps I'm in at the moment. So if I put in $400 and now I have $560, what's then, say I take out $100, that's me 1/4 ROI, and I'm still earning with more power than I put in 10 days ago, meaning that in theory, after another 10 days, I can then get half of my ROI back with money still in there. Then after another 10 days, I can then get another half. Then after 1 month, 2 months, that's me fully pulled out my ROI. And therefore, I can just play with money, house money now. And that's the whole aim, right? With ROI dApps or trading bots. You want to try and get your ROI as fast as possible, and then play with house money and see how long the app can run for. The creators of this bot say that they think it can run for over a year. That's what they say. So that is, of course, giving a lot of investors a lot of, good confidence in the future of this app. But I don't want messages from anyone saying, Richie, where's the app gone? It's gone. I lost all my money. Because I've told you already right now, what you should be doing is pulling out some of your earnings every single cycle. Choose your cycle time. I decided on 10 to 15 days, right? Roughly 2 weeks. And then continue going on with it. Slowly pull out your ROI. So let's work on it. So we have 567 here today. If you want to invest in this, you can watch my other video on how to do it. So here we come to withdraw, and we choose how much we want to pull out. So I want to pull out $150. I think is a good number. Now let's do 100. Let's do quarter. That will be the best way, because I do want more yield generation as well, because I'm a degen, right? So come here. The amount that we'll be sending is 100 USDT. Exchange commission is 0, and we're going to get 100 of that back into our wallet. So we go here, we go approve and send. Successful application for creating withdrawal invoice has been sent. That's it, right? So therefore, now I'm going to be getting that $100 back into my Tonkeeper wallet, which I put in with we've received your withdrawal request. Your transaction will be processed by the system shortly. Thank you for choosing Yo.Go. And there we go. That's it. Easy. So it usually takes about 1 hour, I believe, for this to actually go through on Ton blockchain and everything to happen. So it isn't instant, but it is pretty cool that this happens. So you won't even see this going down here. And then you can come to your Tonkeeper wallet and you will find it just landing in your wallet. So I have my web one here. The money hasn't arrived yet, of course, because we just did it, but this is an example of the Tonkeeper wallet. You can also use it on your phone, which would be this one here, right, on the phone. So you use it on the phone, use it on the desktop. Links in the description for that. To bridge your money into Ton Network, I also have in the prior video bridges that you can use, sending from Binance Smart Chain or Base Chain or wherever to get onto Ton. And then also you can just send straight in USDT, add a little bit of Ton for gas, and you're good, right? So the reason I would say to think about pulling some of your earned profit out is just because from my experience inside of crypto for over 5 years, I know that nothing lasts forever. So if you do get caught in this mindset of continually wanting just to compound your earning, right? Because, you can see here 567. Of course, that's going to be earning more daily than the 400 I initially put in. And that can fish you into continuing just to suicide compound. That's not the smartest move in any DApp, even if it's AI bot or ROI. You should be trying to get your ROI, your initial back out, and then play with house money. That's the main thing you want to be doing here. So that's why I would suggest if you've been in this for 10 days, for example, and you've made 1% a day for 10 days, that means you should have at least 10% more. So if you put in 400, you'd have $40, right? Roughly, maybe more, maybe 50, maybe $60 bucks, depending on the performance of your APR, right? And then just pull that out, right? And then you continue earning on your deposit, and over time you will ROI. Worst case scenario, and the whole DApp goes down, that means that yes, you might have lost some money, but you haven't lost it all because you've been suicide compounding. So long story short, don't suicide compound this bot. I would suggest pulling out your earned capital every set window. So for me, I'm going to do it in around about a 2-week window, continue just to pull out and pull out until I've met my ROI. Then it's house money. Then, yeah, I'll suicide compound for a bit because I'm a degen, right? Now, they do claim that they do have technical security, right? So that is important to know that you can read this article about their security. So there is security in place for Yo.Go, but I just talking from experience here. That's the main thing. So you can see from my trades, earned in 4 hours, another $2 whipped in there is awesome. In percentage, today has been 0.4%, okay? And we just continue to go up. If we go over 1 week, we see that my trades are increasing in profitability, continuously going up. Very nice performance from the bot itself. You can also watch all the trades happening in live time. It's quite addictive, this bot as well. So overall, really happy with how Yo.Go is going, and let's see if we can continue to earn more and more with this and how big we can grow the balance. But at the same time, I will be pulling some of my profit out of this because that's how I roll now with DeFi. Maybe I'm getting old. I used to just suicide compound like a maniac and, just basically going to the casino and just, all in. But as I get older, I do have more responsible profit take strategies, more responsibilities with age, possibly, something like that. But the benefits of this, you can start in 1 minute. I do have a video that is up here where I show you how to get your funds onto Ton Chain, onto Tonkeeper wallet. You can use Rubik Bridge, you can use Rocket X Bridge, send from Binance Smart Chain, send from Base Chain, send into your wallet. You can even send the USDT, send a little bit of Ton for gas, and you're ready to go. Then you can watch the growth, and then you can trade and focus on that. And that's pretty much how it works. It's a very simple protocol. They have a lot of people in this bot now, I believe. If we come to Telegram, I think it shows here 15,000 plus users now for Yo.Go, which is growing extremely fast, which is always good. We want to be in these kind of dApps when they're growing, not when the amount of adoption is kind of topped out, right? We want them to continue to grow. This is a new protocol as well, which I'm always happy to go into because I like going in new protocols, not old ones, because that's a better chance of success with your investment. So that's pretty much it, guys. How to withdraw from Yo.Go app and my personal profit take model. What is yours? Let me know in the comments. Let's see if this can last a year. That would be pretty sweet indeed. Be good to each other. As always, don't get wrecked.